The Kleinbell ADL and ADL scale measures a person's independence when it comes to performing basic self-care activities of daily living. This is measured if the individual can perform daily tasks independently. This assessment has 6 domains, 40 subcategories, and about 170 behaviors. For the sake of the video, we're only going to be focusing on 6 subcategories.
Go.
Hi, I'm Brooke, and I'm just your occupational therapist, and I'm just going to be observing you doing some basic ADLs, which is activities of daily living. So we could just get started. The subcategory that we'll be observing is a mobility through doors. This is under the domain of mobility. There are 5 different behaviors: open doorknob, open door towards self, open door away from self, closed door towards self, closed door away from self. You just operate the doorknob and then open door away from self and then close door away from self. Perfect. Now we can go back in. Okay, now you could open door towards self and then close door towards self. Perfect. The next subcategory is obtaining clothing from closet. This is under the category of dressing, and there's 2 behaviors: grabs clothing hung in closet and place clothing within reach of dressing. Now you could grab clothing hung in closet and then place clothing within reach for dressing. Okay. Now you can reach shirt to top of head and then pull head through neck hole. Put right arm through the right armhole. Put right elbow into sleeve. Put left hand through left armhole. Put left elbow into sleeve. Pull shirt down over trunk. Perfect, good job. The next subcategory we're looking at is shoes, which is under dressing, and there are 6 behaviors with this subcategory. Okay, now you can place your right toe into right shoe. Place right heel into right shoe. Place left toe into left shoe. Place left heel into left shoe. Fasten right shoe. And then fasten left shoe. Good job. This is the last subcategory we're looking at. It's comb hair, which is under the domain of bathing and hygiene. There are 4 different behaviors that are observed.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna do combing hair. So you can just grab comb and brush. Sorry, and brush. Okay, you want to comb top hair and then comb back hair and then release comb and brush. Perfect. After the client finishes the assessment, you want to collect the raw scores. For example, she got 65 out of 65 in dressing because there was 65 behaviors and she was able to complete them all. Nazareth does not have this assessment on campus, and the assessment is copyrighted, so I do not have access to a scoring sheet. The formula to find the independence of the client is you take the total score and divided by the possible score times 100. So there's 170 behaviors, and the client was able to perform all 170 divided by the total, which is 170 times 100. So therefore, her independence is 100%. There are some sex-linked behaviors, however, you just put NA and the client receives the points. Each behavior is assigned a weight, a 1, a 2, or a 3, based on 4 different factors: the importance of health, the difficulty it is for the non-disabled person, a time required to perform tasks, and the burden of the caregiver. These weights are seen right on the same line as the behavior right before the boxes. These weights will help the therapist to come up with intervention plans to help benefit the client to become more independent.